皆さん、こんにちは。早稲田大学教育学部英語英文学科のックハウスと申します。今日は、英語英文学科紹介の一部として、私が担当している Language and Culture という科目について、少し説明したいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。なお、この科目の使用言語は、英語になっておりますので、これからは英語に変わります。Okay, then let me start with this little one-time YouTube hit from a couple of years ago, which is called What Does the Fox Say? And which is all about animal sounds. And if you look at the lyrics in English, the original lyrics, and then if you look at the Japanese translation, you will easily see that there are really big and interesting differences. If you only look at the first line, for example, which says "dog goes woof," whereas in Japanese it's "inuwa wan wan." So you can see that you have woof for a dog sound as opposed to wan wan when you should think that basically the sound that the dog really makes should be the same, or more or less the same. And this begs the question, well, maybe Japanese people hear animal sounds differently. Maybe their language makes them hear animal sounds differently from people who have English as their first language and whose language will make them hear the sounds differently. This whole idea is related to the idea of linguistic relativity, which is a theory that holds that the structure of your language affects the way you see the world, or in the case of the animal sounds, of course, the way you would hear the world. We normally distinguish between a weak version of linguistic relativity, which says that language to some extent influences your thought, and a strong version which says that your native language all but determines the way you think. Linguistic relativity is commonly known as also as Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, named after the two American researchers, Edward Sapir and Benjamin D. Whorf, who were the first proponents of this idea. But it is in fact a relatively well contested and problematic idea. And I would like to briefly show you why that is the case. For example, this is a little sign I took at WASEDA station, but could have been any other station for that matter. Here's an announcement that a train is about to arrive. Now, if you make a very, very rudimentary grammatical analysis of the two versions, the Japanese version and the English version, you will quickly see that there is one big difference, which is that in the English announcement, it is train will arrive soon. So you have future tense, whereas in Japanese, it's just densha ga kimasu, because there is no future tense in Japanese. It is given in present tense. So we might wonder here, do Japanese and English speakers have different conceptions of time because they have different grammatical categories in their language? Or this one here, again, a sign took some local playground, another bilingual sign of a dustbin. And again, if you look very quickly, you can see that there is a big difference here between the two versions. In the English one, you have a plural marking, so it's bottles and cans, whereas obviously in the Japanese version, there is no plural marking because there is no plural marking in Japanese grammar in general. So stretching this a little bit, we could even ask, are Japanese speakers unable to distinguish between one and many because their language makes them so? And at least At latest, at this point, you will see that we must be very careful not to jump too quickly at conclusions like these. On the other hand, you will also learn in this class that there are, in fact, a few things, and recent research seems to show this, that there are there may be a few slightly influences of your first language on the way you think. But this is just one of the topics that we are going to discuss in this class, and here is a full overview of the topics we are going to do. I'm doing this class in an interactive format, which means that there will always be a lecture part in which I introduce the main topic of today's class, and then there will be at least 2 breakout sessions where I give you some questions for group discussion, where you can digest what you have heard in this class and give me some feedback about your thoughts. I really try to make this an interactive experience, both for you and for me. I hope this has stimulated your interest in this class, and it would be very nice to see you one of these days at WASEDA in this class or in another class. Thank you very much for your attention.